you wanna hit Masterball fast this season, those decks made the cut. These are my top 5 decks that will carry you to Masterball and beyond. But hey, don't just watch. Smash that subscribe, join the climb, and never miss a deck that dominates the meta. Alright my friends, so if you wanna master this game, you're at the right place. As you can see here, today I reached top 300 world in Pokémon TCG Pocket, and I will give you my top 5 base deck to play actually. And for the moment, this is my win rate, 77%. This is pretty solid and I really enjoy the meta actually. You can play old deck, you can play new deck. There's a good variety and it's pretty well balanced. So just right before I show you the Sagis Pokénut, as you can see here, you can find my actual meta environment, the deck that I face the most, the deck that you can face the most in the meta. Actually, you have some notes. Actually, I am at 1,800 points and I'm top 340. I have also my win rates with my best deck, and this is the matchup count as you can see here. Let's see how the meta has evolved since the start. We always still have a ton of Greninja, Giratina, Buzzwole, Celesteela, Silvally, Zeraora, Oricorio, Darkrai, Giratina. This is the 4 deck that I face the most. Then we have also Darkrai, Crobat, Charizard, Sylveon, Donphan, and some other decks, my friend. And now I have updated my top deck to play and the tier list just right here. You will have all the link, all the video. Don't worry, you can find this on the description. Here we go. So I will show you my 5 base deck to play, and there is no specific order. Maybe the last deck I will present you, and one of those decks carry me to reach Masterball top 1000 day 1 in just few hours. And stay until the end because I will give you good tricks with some decks that will help you a lot, I'm sure. And we will start with a Psycho deck. This is a great deck that using Espeon and Sylveon. It's really strong, really consistent, and as you can see here, this deck won the last great tournament of the Frogex Weekly Cup with 34 points. Just right here you have the deck list of Sylar thanks to him to create this deck. I made some swap for my personal preference, and this is why I call this deck Psycho Sagis deck. So the goal here is simple. We play with Sylveon, that is great to kill Oricorio, and you deal 40 damage plus 30 more damage for each evolution Pokemon on your bench. We play with Sylveon and Happy Ribbon, of course. Then we play with Espeon X with Psychic Healing. This is really strong with 80 damage for 2 energy. This is great. No need to play rare candy in this deck. This is why it's so strong. And we have also the red card silver combo. Then you can reduce your opponent to have 3 cards. Then you can remove another trainer and your opponent will have only 2 cards left. All right, so this is right. This deck is really strong, it's really good to play, and we play also a lot of different trainers, so this is consistent and reliable. We play 1 EV bag and 1 giant cap. So here the core of the beast, my friend. We play with 2 Sylveon X, 1 Sylveon no X, 2 Espeon X, 2 Heavy, the new Heavy Find a Friend. This is really great. 2 EV X to evolve more, 1 red card, 2 Pokeball, 1 EV bag for heal or more damage, 1 giant cap, 2 Professor's Research, 1 Silver, 1 Sabrina, 1 Cyrus, and 1 Mars, my friend. And the next one, my friend, is for those who love bad birds. I will rename this deck Sagis Bad Birds. So this deck is really strong. It is used by the #1 in the world ranked actually. We remove Aura for Pichu, and we play also with 2 Oricorio. It's great for the meta actually, and 2 Silvally, and also good trainer. We remove 1 Gladion. We just play with 1 Gladion is enough because now we have Silver, and Silver is my favorite card of the set actually. So why this deck is strong? Because now we have Crackling Toss, and you can set up very fast your deck with a lot of energy between your different Pokemon, and it will help you a lot to retreat, and that gives you fluidity in your deck thanks to Pichu, because it gives you 1 energy on your bench Pokemon and you will add another extra energy in your turn. So what is the core of the beast? 2 Oricorio, 2 Pichu, 2 Type Null, 2 Silverlight, 2 Pokeball, 1 Giant Cap, 2 Professor's Research, 1 Gladion, 1 Silver, 1 Giovanni, 1 Sabrina, 1 Cyrus, 1 Mars, and 1 Guzma. So this team of trainers is really well balanced. Silverlight is the best turn 2 of the game because you will deal 100 damage and you can adapt easily to all situations. All right, I love the next round, my friend, because it's Dark, the Bat Dark. We play with Darkrai and Crobat, and this deck is really fun. It's really good to play. I really love this deck also. We play with Sylveon to draw a lot of cards, and we play with the new Crobat X and new Darkrai X. And why this is so strong? Because Crobat has an insane amount of HP, 170 HP, and just for one energy, he deals 90 damage. Why 90 damage? Because you will hit for 70, your opponent will be poisoned, so plus 10 damage, and when he will finish his turn, plus 10 damage. 90 damage plus 20 damage of the Nightmare Aura with Darkrai, you will deal 110 damage per turn. The last game I made with this deck, my opponent just gave up at turn 2 because I had Zubat, Rare Candy, Crobat, and I draw Darkrai the next turn. And you will set up very fast thanks to the new Heavy Find Friend, because now you will draw only Pokemon, and thanks to Sylveon. So what is the core of the beast, my friend? This is an insane dark beast. 2 Sylveon X, 2 Zubat, the new Zubat of the set, 2 Crobat X, 2 Darkrai X, 2 Heavy, 1 red card, 2 Rare Candy, 2 Pokeball, 1 Giant Cap, 2 Professor's Research, 1 Silver, and 1 Cyrus. You can play around and you can adapt the deck. So yeah, maybe you can play around Cyrus, red card, but I really love the combo red card, Silver. You can add Guzma if you want, you can add Sabrina, what you prefer. It's just personal preference. The next one is still insane, and this is with this deck that I reached Masterball day 1 top 100 in just few hours, and it's the deck that you will face maybe the most. It's strong, it's still strong, and it's even stronger than the previous season. We still play with 2 Froakie, with Sniper, with Greninja. I made a full video. This is my last video on my YouTube channel. You can check for more detail and gameplay for this deck. And we play with the combo Red Card Silver and 2 Cyrus to play with your opponent Pokemon as puppet, and you can grab any Pokemon and kill them with the combo 150 damage with Chaotic Impact of Giratina plus Water Shuriken of Greninja. You can even deal 170 damage if you get your 2 Greninja. What is the core of this beast, my friend? 2 Froakie, 2 Greninja, 2 Sylveon X for draws, 1 Giratina X really important, 2 Heavy, 1 red card, 2 Rare Candy, 2 Pokeball, 1 Giant Cap, 2 Professor's Research, 2 Cyrus, and 1 Silver. This deck is really fluid, is really smooth. You will draw your entire deck in just few rounds if you get lucky, and you can snipe any Pokemon. This is why it's so strong. And the good thing is, if you have Psy Energy, you will set up Giratina really fast in just 3 turns. So this is a huge pressure. And as I said in my last video, don't forget to check this video, but you have to manage the good energy at the right place on the right Pokemon at the right moment, and you want to avoid the situation where you have only Psy Energy on Giratina, you can attack, or if you have Water Energy on Sylveon, you can't attack also. So just manage your energy and attach your energy at the right place at the right moment. You have to prepare the next turn in advance in your mind, all right? And the last one, my friend, this is the darkest one. Season after season, it's strong and even stronger. It's immortal. I've actually 80% win this deck, 12 wins, 3 defeats, and with Saginobi I had 75%, more than 30 wins, and a thing like 10 lows, I don't remember. So this is one of my favorite deck ever. And if you ask me what is my favorite Pokemon, this is Darkrai, because I really love Ghost, I really love Dark Things, and I really love the design of this Pokemon. I really love the gameplay with this Pokemon, and this is really my favorite Pokemon. So why it's strong, my friend? Because there is no evolution, only 4 basic Pokemon. The combo Giratina Darkrai is really huge because you will deal 150 damage, and you can deal 20 damage with Nightmare Aura each turn, and they also have a good amount of HP, so you will tank easily with 1 potion and 2 Pokemon Centelady. That is also huge to remove poison effect. You can deal 170 damage also with red. You have Cyrus, you have Mars, you have Silver, you have Live to Retreat. You can adapt yourself to any situation, and this is why this deck is strong season after season. It's so polyvalent, I don't know if it's the right word in English, and I will give you a huge tips to master this deck, my friend, because I really use this deck season after season, and I really think that is maybe the deck that I play the best. So we play with 2 Rocky Helmet and 1 Giant Cap. This is really strong because we faced the most Giratina and Greninja X, and against this deck you just want to play with 1 Giratina and 1 Darkrai, alright? And you will have just to put 1 Rocky Helmet and if you can 1 Cap or 1 Rocky Helmet. If you do this, you will win. And at this season, I always win against this deck with Darkrai Giratina. Because even if he plays their Giratina with Giant Cap, if their Giratina attack your Giratina or your Darkrai with Rocky Helmet, he will have 130 damage and is dead. And we have also the option with Red. You really want to avoid to put another Darkrai on your bench or Giratina because your opponent will grab them with Cyrus and Greninja. So for this deck, specifically against Giratina, Greninja, you will only play with Darkrai and Giratina. During the setup phase, you need 4 energy on Giratina and at least 1 energy on Darkrai. Then after you can put other Pokemon if you want. This is really important to win against this deck. It's really huge against Zera or Oricorio because you have Pokemon Certainty and good healing options, and it's good against every deck, my friend. You can win against every deck. Another things to note, and another thing that people ask me the most, should I start with Darkrai or Giratina? Maybe the hardest matchup is against Buzzwole. If you play against grass deck, you really want to avoid to start with Darkrai because you have the grass weakness. So in this case, if you can, never start with Darkrai. Now against the other deck. If you have 2 Giratina, 1 Darkrai, always put 1 of your dart you have in double on your active position and the other on your bench. So I will put my Giratina on my active, Giratina on my bench, Darkrai on my bench, and always set up your Pokemon on your bench because you have leave to retreat and your Pokemon on active position will just tank and give you time. You can heal, you can tank, you can stall, right? And if you have 2 Darkrai, 1 Giratina, this is the damn thing. You put Darkrai on your active, Darkrai on your bench, and Giratina on your bench. If you have only 1 of each, 1 Giratina, 1 Darkrai, if I play second, I will put my energy first. So I like to play with Darkrai because after 3 turns you can attack and put a pretty good pressure. If I play first, so I will not put my energy, but I can put my energy with Giratina, and I like to tank and put my Giratina on my active position because I will set up an energy and I have 150 HP. Alright, my friend, this is really important to master this deck. Alright, those were my top 5 decks to reach Masterball and beyond. One of them took me top 1000 world in day 1. And don't forget to join the Discord and put my Sagis Pokémon on your favorites to check the meta and the tier list every day. Leave a like, drop your favorite deck below, and don't forget to subscribe for more great stuff coming next.